Hello everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I love saying that, it's so fun. Anyway, we are back with like a sit down video, but it's kind of like a half sit down video because technically I'm out and about and I'm showing you guys me out and about. Today I went to the charity shops, which was so fun because I haven't actually been like proper like charity shopping in a really long time. As in like I popped into a charity shop, but it's like always somewhat in a rush, so I never get to have a proper gander at what's in the charity shops. So today I took you guys along with me. I went to Muswell Hill, that's where I started, and then I went to Turnpike Lane, and then I went to Crouch Hill, and I was also gonna go a bit further down in Crouch Hill, but then I was like, I'm so tired, it's getting cold, it's getting dark, I just want to get home. So that's what I did. Muswell Hill was a really good charity shop place. Like there's loads of charity shops there. This looks really awkward. It kind of is awkward to sit like this. Muswell Hill was a great place to go charity shopping. I'd highly recommend North London in general. Like I found it really good, which is surprising because I've never really like found an area of charity shops that I've been like, okay, like all of these kind of have at least one or two things that like I'd buy from it. East London is good, don't get me wrong, you get some, like you're able to find cool pieces in East London, like in Dalston or Hackney, but it just is like they know what they're selling in those charity shops, so they do charge quite a bit for it. And I found like the places in North London kind of gave reasonable prices. Now, don't get me wrong, I started my first charity shopping journey outside London, so I'm used to not London prices, and whenever I do see London price, I'm a bit like, oh, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is North London's a great place to go charity shopping. I really enjoyed Muswell Hill. Yeah, I'd highly recommend going to Muswell Hill. Turnpike Lane, I only went there because I watched a TikTok of a girl being like, there's loads of charity shops on this High Street, and to be honest, I didn't really gander that much in Turnpike Lane because is that what's called Turnpike Lane? Turnhill Lane? I think it's called Turnpike Lane. I might be wrong. Anyway, I went into like the first three that I saw, and there was nothing really that like was my fancy, so I quickly moved on. Also, there were two others like further down the high street. There was a Bananas and an RSPCA, I think, and they were both closed down, so that was a bit of a shame. I made a list of things I kind of want to get, not specifically like on this charity shop trip, just on in general things I want to get, and it's kind of like military-esque jackets, which I am at the moment kind of crocheting myself one. I'm kind of making it up as I go along, I'm not following a pattern or anything, so we'll see how that turns out. So military-esque type jacket. I want a new pair of jeans because I want some jeans that aren't like wide, but they're not like, they look, right, here's the issue. I want a pair of jeans that are kind of like straight vibe-ish, because I don't have any like tighter jeans and like massive, but I have really chunky thighs, and we will see that later on in the video. But I want to create like a Hannah Creek type jean because I think they look so cool, but I also just don't have like £180 to spend on a pair of jeans, if I'm going to be completely honest. Also, I'm trying to be really good about spending money on clothes, saying that obviously I did do some charity shopping, but I didn't buy that much. I'm basically asking for the impossible here when it comes to jeans, because I want something that looks straight fit, and I feel like my issue is that trousers always really cling onto, mostly straight fit trousers always cling onto my thighs and then super loose on the bottom, and it just doesn't look right. So I am asking for the impossible, but I'd like a pair of jeans. On the topic of Hannah Creek, also would kind of like a new jumper, like zipper hoodie type thing to do something like this, because I think that looks really cool as well, but that's like not a massive deal. Like I could easily get that on Vinted. My issue with buying jeans on Vinted is I have a problem and I need to try jeans on. I feel like most people do, so I mean it's not that strange, but whatever. Then I'd like a polo-y type top, preferably long sleeves because you know it is cold. I also have recently realised I don't have many long sleeve tops, but I'd like a polo-y type top because then I want to do something like this that I saw on Tit for Tat's Instagram. I think it looks so cool, and just a cute way to make like a boyish t-shirt look a bit more fun. And then I would love a pair of boots. Here's my thing, right, with shoes in general at a charity shop, I feel a bit icky, but then if I'm buying them off Vinted I don't. I think it's because, I don't know, on Vinted it's like I'm online shopping, so I don't feel a bit icky about wearing secondhand shoes. Instead in a charity shop I do, but I would love some like slouchy boots, which actually when it comes to boots I always have an issue with boots because I have apparently huge fucking calves, which causes an issue apparently. Who knew that? Who knew? But all the boots that I've ever tried never close on my calves. I have one pair of like high boots which are really cute, they've got fringes on them, super cute, but I got them in a size 8, I think. I'm a size 6, so I had to put like crazy amounts of insoles on the inside. And that was the only way I could find a pair of boots that fit my calves. Like, the amount of boots I bought off Vinted and had to return them, so actually it would be better if I tried the boots on in person. Oh, and then finally I just want some knitwear, because I feel like I just always wear hoodies, I always wear jumpers, but like, you know, like a sweatshirty type, like this, like a sweatshirty type thing. I want more knitwear because I just want a bit of versatility in my jumper situation at the moment. So that was what I wanted, and it still is, you know, like if I'm looking on Vinted, if I'm looking on Depop, if I'm looking on eBay, that is what I'm kind of searching for at the moment. I got some pieces. Let's get into me going shopping, and I'll show you the pieces I saw, pieces I liked, pieces I tried on, pieces that fit, pieces that I bought, whatever. Let's get into that. Starting off with this cardigan, I thought this was so funky, I just had to film it for the vlog, but obviously wasn't going to buy it, not really my style. This jacket though was my style. I was obsessed with it. It was £9.50. I was like, this is so cool, love the colour and everything. These boots are the type of boots I want. They were all in the wrong size. Tried on this jacket for like running and stuff because I thought it'd be good for running. Also it had finger holes, that made me very excited. This fit awfully. It was so tight on my arms and my boobs, it was ridiculous, and it's just uncomfortable. Yeah, not a good fit. And then this is the jacket. Like I was really upset about this actually. It was too tight on my boobs, and I just think it just fit weird in many different places. I was very disappointed about this. This coat was so cool. I thought this coat was so cool. Wasn't going to pay £35 for it because I didn't love it that much. This cardigan, there was a vision. The vision was not executed, let me tell you that. It was giving grandma. And I hate this neckline. I do not like it at all. So it was a no for me. These jeans, I thought they were going to change the world and these were going to be the jeans. They didn't get past my thighs. So I don't even have a video of them fitting. Anyway, then I went to Crisis. They had a sale on. So these Levi's jeans, 505s, which are like straightish legs, were only £5. I was like, these better fit like insanely well. This like knitwear cardigan, I had a whole vision for it. I thought it was going to fit so cute. And I love how like evident the like knit is. This, I was thinking like slouchy vibe. And then this cardigan, apparently I was in a cardigan mood. This cardigan, I was just obsessed with. These jeans fit awfully. They were so tight on my thighs and then loose. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Jeans always fit a bit weird on me. This cardigan though, the slouchiness, I was obsessed. Obviously wouldn't wear it with a black top underneath, but was obsessed with this, loved it. This was awful. It was too long, so I tried to tuck it up. Then you could see the line of where I tucked it up. It's just awful. This dress, no, I need to tell you a story about this dress. This dress I tried on for my graduation and it was like £300, which is why I didn't buy it, and it's £50 in the charity shop. It's a self-portrait dress. Couldn't believe my eyes. I was very annoyed. This coat is kind of what I wanted, but just this was too long. Unfortunately, this Corona shirt, loved it, but I can't wear grey. I sweat too much. Oh, I loved this jacket. It was just in the tiniest size ever. Then here they had loads of leggings, which was perfect because I need leggings for running. And then I saw jeggings and I thought, what were we doing when we were all wearing jeggings? That's ridiculous. I can't believe we wore that. And then this bag, I was in love. I saw it from the other side of the store, had to buy it. Instantly knew she's coming home with me. These jeans, we needed a moment for these jeans because they were exactly what I wanted. Okay, exactly what I wanted. And they were like £12, but there was no changing room in the store, so I couldn't try them on and I was heartbroken. Then I kept seeing loads of Massimo Dutti at like really cheap prices. I had like the idea of this being super big and slouchy, and it just wasn't that. I also don't love this neckline. I don't love a V-neck on me, so it got put back on the shelf. This coat I loved. Hated the colour. Like I loved the fit of it. I loved everything about it. I just hated this colour. I wish it was like a brown or even black. This like grey blue just feel like it washed me out so much. This is the brand, so I'm definitely going to look on Vinted for this brand and see if they have another jacket like it. Then I saw these Gymshark shorts, which I thought would be really good for running, and they're only £6, but they were like an XXL. This, I liked the design of it, but I hated the colour. You'd never catch me in that colour. These boots were like exactly what I was looking for, but just in grey. Also they were £60 and a size 5. I'm a size 6, so but this shop had loads of like designery bits. Like this is Diesel, this, I don't think this is Acne Studios, I don't know what this is, and COS, but they were all like £10, and a great book section. But as we know, I'm on a book buying ban. Then I saw this little red hat, I thought it was so cute, so I bought it. It was also in the £2 sale, so I didn't feel too bad about it. And then this t-shirt there's a vision behind this t-shirt. Okay, I'll explain it later. Right, let's get into the damn haul. I didn't actually end up buying that many things, but I feel like chose things I really wanted. I feel like sometimes in the charity shop, I feel like, mostly when I'm getting near the end of the charity shop going, I feel like, oh my god, I haven't got enough, and I kind of feel like I need to just pick things up and buy things that I don't truly love, just because of that mentality of like, I need to buy something. Because obviously when you go into a normal shop, if you go into a shopping centre, if you go onto Oxford Street, if you go onto like a high street and you've got loads of shops and you're going into H&M and you're going to Primark, like you get, at the end of it, you've got a decent amount of things. Anyway, I feel like I didn't fall into that trap. I feel like I didn't fall into the trap of brands either. Like there was definitely some things in there that I could have bought just because they were branded. Like I saw a pair of like Gymshark shorts that I could have bought. Probably would have never worn them. But just because they were Gymshark and they were like £9, I could have bought them. But I didn't, so I'm quite proud of myself for that. So let's get into what I actually bought. I'm gonna start with the biggest item. It is this bag. I did use it when I then left the store. I just put my stuff in it because I couldn't be able to carry a bag, my bag, and then the bag with all the stuff that I bought in. So bought this bag. It's originally from Next. Although saying that, it said Next on the price tag, but I can't find any tag on here that says Next, so I don't know. Oh no, I found it. Never mind, ignore me, I found it. Unfortunately, it is not real leather. I think I am a bit of a snob for a real leather bag because I think it just looks so much better, but I do like the bag. I also think it's a good size. I have like bags slightly smaller than this and slightly bigger than this, but not this exact size. Like it is got, you know, this big pocket, it's got two other big pockets. Like I feel like it'll fit quite a lot in them. I don't have a brown bag either, and I was a bit umming and ahhing about this bag in the shop because I was thinking I don't have a brown bag, and there's a reason I don't have a brown bag, because I don't think I wear many colours that go with brown. We shall see. Only issue is I have found since using it is that with my coat, with my leather coat, it doesn't really fit on my shoulder. So I do think this is going to be more of like a springtime bag than it is a wintertime bag. I'm really bad with bags. Like I don't think I ever go to the charity shop and don't end up having a bag by the end of it. Like it's actually not a good habit. We went charity shopping in the Isle of Wight and I think I ended up with 3 bags at the end of it. So a bag to add to the collection. Most of my bags are actually in storage, so that tells you how much I use them. Getting into my bag I brought with me. I felt really put together this time as well because I always forget to bring bags with me to the charity shops. So I'll start off with this little hat that I got from Shelter, and I don't know if to keep this little what's this called, badge on there, because it says all red LFC official membership. Oh, it's Liverpool. It's a Liverpool hat. Okay, maybe I'll keep it on there then. And obviously my hair's up, so like this is just how I'm gonna wear it, guys. This is literally it. I think this is like a really cool look. Yeah. My point is I don't have many hats like this, and I think it'd really look cool with my hair down. Obviously it was £2 and it was £2 bucket. I do think it's a Kitzer hat, if I'm going to be completely honest. But I have another hat in this shape, like with no fold up rim. I don't know what you call it. And it's a diesel one. I actually don't know if I still have that or if I gave it to Ish. I might have given it to Ish, I don't know. It'd be in my wardrobe, but I feel like I never actually wear beanie-esque type hats. I only ever wear baseball caps. So this will be fun. I don't think my boyfriend will be very happy about me wearing a Liverpool hat, but I don't think he needs to know because it doesn't actually have the Liverpool logo on it. This was one of the last things I bought. That and this I got in the same shop. I got it in Shelter, and they were the last things I bought, but I thought this would be cute to do like a little upcycle, like that tit for tat top, but just not with the like polo shirt, which I do want to do that on a polo shirt. And I did look at polo shirts today and I just couldn't find any that I really liked. There was one I was like umming and ahhing about, but I like the idea of it having like the tit for tat one had like stripes, and I like the idea of like a pattern on there, not just a plain one, and I could only find plain ones. Anyway, that was the deal with that. Anyway, the tit for tat, I thought about doing it on this bench t-shirt, which just has a bench on the back there, and on the front it's like this, and obviously like the tit for tat like goes just under, it's like an imperial waistline, so it's just like under the boobs, and I think that would cut off like in the, not middle of the drawing, but like it cut off like here where it starts saying bench, which I think could look really cool. So this is definitely gonna get a bit of a like sewing machine to it, which if I'm going to be completely honest, I actually don't think I've used a sewing machine since I graduated, and even when I was at uni I didn't use one. I don't think I used one at all in 3rd year, if I'm going to be completely honest, or maybe right at the start. Anyway, we're getting off topic. A sewing machine's going to go to this and make it look really cute. I also, like, I liked how thick it was. It's like a thick t-shirt, and I feel like bench is kind of coming back in since bench is now stocked at Urban Outfitters. I was like, looks good, looks good. Also, it's a very white top, which is kind of hard to find a very white t-shirt at the charity shop. Moving on. I've kind of forgotten what I bought. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is the first thing I bought. This was in a £2 bucket in the first charity shop I went to, which now I can't remember what it was. Anyway, it's literally just like a workout jacket. It's like a dupe of the BBL jacket by Lululemon. It is actually originally from Primark, but I just need something else to run in because I have a jumper that I run in sometimes, but I just needed another thing to run in. Didn't actually buy any leggings. I really wanted to, but all the leggings I found had patterns on them, and I'm just not, if I'm going to be completely honest, I know I can't be that picky because I am in quite desperate need of a pair of leggings, but I didn't want patterns. I genuinely think this is probably my favourite thing I've bought in this whole haul. And also this is the last thing, I think. Yeah, this is the last thing. I didn't get much. Like I said to you guys, I didn't get much. This is a cardigan. And I actually kind of think this might be a school cardigan. I don't know. It's got, oh wait, it's on this side. It's got this little like logo on it that says SL, but it's just been like glued on, not glued on, but like iron on interfacing. The original brand, I can't read that. Whatever that is, I don't know if you can, I don't know if it's focused, but whatever that is what this, what is where this cardigan's from. I really like it. I think it's really nice. In the try on video, obviously I had a black top on. I'd probably have a white top on or like a different coloured top on underneath this. But I do really like it. I like how slouchy it is. I feel like it's good to just throw on and it fits really nice. I have a Lacoste cardigan that I was actually thinking about today, and I was like, it's quite annoying because it's got like a moth hole in it. So, and I've never fixed it, and I just wear it with that there, and I don't wear it very often because it's got that moth hole in it. Also, it is a bit long, so I was just thinking like I need to do something with that cardigan and like fix it up so I would wear it more often, because I really like how like the top half sits. I just don't really ever wear it because of the issues with the bottom half of that cardigan, so I just need to fix it up, sort it out, so I can wear it. Anyway, and this is kind of like similar to that, just obviously black and a bit different. Similar but different. Anyway, that is actually my haul. That's all I got today. So much for slow fashion. I mean, out of all of that, the only thing I actually got off my list was knitwear, I guess, or that cardigan. Other than that, and also I got a running top, which is kind of on my list because I need stuff for running. But anyway, that is all for my haul and for this video. I hope you enjoyed coming to the charity shops with me, and I'll see you all next week. Ta-ra!